Hello! Welcome to another one of my videos. Today I'm going to show you my makeup collection. Now, I don't necessarily think I have the biggest collection in the whole world. I actually know there is a number of people, specifically on YouTube, with a whole lot more things than I have. I mean, I only have one set of Alex drawers that are kind of full, not two. So, no, I'm not anybody famous on YouTube, and I don't get any PR. I don't have anything sent to me. I don't have anything given to me. Occasionally I get a few things sent to me from Influenster, but hardly that often. Which means most of this was purchased by myself, so stop. Every video of these I've watched, everybody does a disclaimer saying that it's not to brag or anything like that. And naturally, that's not what mine is either. I'm just here to film my makeup collection and show everybody what I already spent all my money on. As a heads up, the brushes are a little bit dirty as I just put my makeup on today. So, need brushes to do that. Well, I need brushes to do that. There's people out there who just put it on with their hands. That just gives me anxiety like crazy. But that is not the point. So, alright, so this is an angle of my desk that y'all don't usually see. On this side I keep my brushes. I've got 3 different brush cups and then a mirrored storage thing right here. These are Sonia Kashuk brush cups. My dirty brushes. Mostly Real Techniques, a Sephora brush, an Urban Decay brush, a lot of Real Techniques, Wet n Wild, IT Cosmetics, Marc Jacobs Daisy Love, which is my favorite. This one I got on a good sale deal at Ulta. I don't really love it, but I enjoy it for the price I got it for. This is a Sonia Kashuk brush, and this is just literally an e.l.f. Kabuki brush. I don't necessarily use those, and they're stupid to store. Well, they're hard and annoying to store, I should say. This is a picture of my boyfriend. This is a senior picture. I received this jewelry box for Christmas last year. It's super cool, as I am from Michigan. A Breyer horse model. I'm a horse person, what can I say? My fall decorations. That's this side. That's my pretty pony. And my dog. My Lucy dog. Hi. You a good girl? I've got Christmas clothes under there that I'm saving for Christmas. And stuff that I shouldn't be showing anybody under there. Christmas gifts. Now, on this side of things, I picked up this little message board from Walmart. It was on sale really cheap. This is my Ipsy bag for October. That's my boyfriend when he was a little kid. He's like 12. This was a Tarte bag that I got as a gift, well, in a gift set. I've got my Born This Way foundation that I am working on panning. I have it in my Finish 9 by New Year's project. I have it out here so I can keep easier track of how empty it is without having it in this. And I've got my Real Techniques sponge holders. My cool Real Techniques brushes I haven't even used, even though I bought it not that long ago. It's gorgeous, look at it. Right in here I have mostly my stuff for my Finish 9 by New Year's project. My primer, my eyeliner, my eye primer, my lip balm, brush blush, Tarte blush. This isn't in a project, but it's something that I need to find use out of or get it out of my collection. Same with this one. This is their Peach My Cheeks Melting Powder Blush in Pinch My Peach. It's nice, it's pretty. I just need to find some use out of it. before it goes bad. This is a liquid highlighter I got from Tarte gift set. That's where that bag came from. And in here I have my most recently used nail polishes. I've got these mini OPI 3-step guys. I'm actually using this one up a lot. This one too, you just can't see it. This is like my favorite. I wish it was more glittery. It's really pretty. This is actually what I have on my nails right now. And over here on this little spinny roundy Lazy Susan thing I got from Bed Bath & Beyond about 2 years ago when I lived out in Colorado. On the top I have most of my more high-end lippies, lipsticks, liquid lips, lip glosses. Except for this one. This one just smells good AF. Give y'all a spin around instead of going through them all. These are the new Tarte Holiday Set lipsticks. In the center I have my favorite mascaras. Brow gel. Concealer. Then I have my Backup Real Techniques sponge. Tarte mini blushes. L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Powder. I've hit quite big pan on this guy. I like this for touch-ups. Milani blush. I got this in an Ipsy bag or a Birchbox a while ago. Again, Ipsy bag and Birchbox nonsense that I never use, but I'm trying to use. Same story. This was a part of a gift set. I've actually used quite a bit of this. There's only a little tiny bit, another use pretty much left of this. I PSA am not going to buy the full size of this. The powder that I think performs just as nice is this one. Like half the price too. Way better shade range. My personal opinion. This is a Tarte Chrome Paint Pot in Frosé. I love this. And then the third tier here that I'm not moving my camera so you can see. This came in my October Ipsy bag by the company Space Case. It's a blush in Cosmic Gangster. I used it today for the first time. Not really impressed by this. I want to love it. It's cute. The case is adorable. Like, the packaging is adorable. It's genuinely, it is pretty. It's got a little bit of shimmer, and I don't actually hate that. I actually like that. However, it just didn't give much pigmentation, so I'm going to try and use this a few more times, and if I can't love it, I'm just going to declutter it out of my collection. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Luminous Light. Never really fallen in love with this. I really want this year's holiday palette because the consumer in me wants to buy it. Logical side of me says I haven't even loved this, so I need to try and love this before I buy the holiday palette. I have a Stila Vivid and Vibrant Shadow Duo in Garnet. These are really pretty. This is not as impressive. This one is gorgeous. However, there's so much fallout with these. Do your eyes first, and then your foundation. And the Peach Perfect Loose Setting Powder. Primerizer that I'm running low on eventually. Will be done. Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. Diamond Milk. This was this year's limited edition that she came out with. I love this. This smells so good. And I have a full size of the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This is Urban Decay Afterglow Highlighter in the shade Aura. This is pretty, but it's very duochromy. I've had this for over a year now, and I loved it at first. Now it's not my cup of tea, but whatever. Got a Soap and Glory Peach Party Blush. Maybelline Fit Me Set and Smooth in 120. I actually panned one of these, completely used it up and got rid of it. You can already see the inside rings of this one. So eventually I'll use this one up too. My pitiful looking Lorac blush. This is in Cinematic. I've never dropped this or caused any noticeable damage to it. This happened literally sitting in my storage, in my makeup stuff. And it's only gotten worse. So there's that. Wet n Wild Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals. My current shade that matches me in the Born This Way foundation. This is Swan. No, this is in Snow. My favorite setting spray is the Urban Decay All Nighter. To be honest, I haven't tried that many setting sprays to compare this to, but this one works, so if it's not broke, don't fix it. The Stila Glitter and Glow Single Shadow. Wanderlust. My Too Faced Do You foundation. Swan, the lightest color, of course. Another Too Faced Born This Way Sculpting Concealer. This is a pretty good hit for me. I picked this up this year, the September, or at this fall's version of the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. Got this in Light Sand. And my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation in the shade 120. I did not know this oxidized before I bought this, and I would have bought in a lighter shade. Hindsight. And this came with a set, that Tarte set that I got. Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. I have not tried this. And my Big Face and Body Sponge, which is a little bit dirty, but it doesn't come clean anymore. It's stained. Here I have some more pumpkins and my Falling Leaves scented candle that I got from Kohl's. This is my favorite lighter. Right in the first drawer, we have Too Faced Papadome Peach. 2 blush compacts. Pink Passion and Peachy Love. The ABH Resi highlight. 2 Urban Decay Afterglow blushes. Fetish and Video. Becca Sunlit Bronzer in Capri Coast. This is way too orange on me. Becca Highlight in Opal. Got 2 dry bar clips. Real Technique sponge I use for powder. Real Technique sponge I don't like that much. Smashbox Vlada shimmer drops. Again, don't really like that much. A Tint Idol and a Hello Happy foundation samples from work. This came in my most recent Ipsy bag, a Nomad single eyeshadow. I picked up the 5 eyeliner holiday set from Urban Decay. Last year for Christmas I picked up this Bare Minerals set. Eye pigments. They're pretty. Not my favorite, but they're nice. This last spring I did pick up these Benefit little single minis. We got perfume samples. More perfume samples. Some cheap clips, not dry bar ones. I have a lot of Urban Decay full-size liners. I have a couple of these LA Girl ones. A few Maybelline. ABH, and Lorac, and a Sonia Kashuk from a couple years ago, but she doesn't sell the makeup anymore, so. Deluxe size mascaras. My camera just stopped recording. This one I got in an Ipsy bag. Haven't tried it, but here I have some brow products I don't ever use. This is It Cosmetics, came in an Ipsy bag or a Birchbox. So did this one. And this one I picked up from a drugstore. I actually don't mind this one. Some more Rollerball perfumes. My eye primer's back here. This is Ulta Beauty, deluxe size one. I have both of the Maybelline Master Primes. My eyelash curler that I don't use. Some Burt's Bees chapstick. Of course, Urban Decay Primer Potion. Lash glue that I don't use because it burns the piss out of my eyes. And back here I have Real Technique sponges that are new and not used yet. And my my sharpeners back there with the sponges. Just back there for later use. This was my bag that came in that Real Techniques Cosmic collection. I don't know, Brush Crush collection. Blotting papers and some Wet n Wild makeup remover wipes back there. They're my favorites. They don't burn my eyes, which is a common problem. I have my camera battery charger up here. And here is my lipsticks, my lip products, my single eyeshadows, and these are mascaras and concealers. I've just got a bunch of randoms. Just a bunch of randoms. This was in a Birchbox. And I have the whole collection of these. All of them. Wet n Wild Cushion Concealer and Color Corrector. NYX Pot Concealer, which is too dark for me. Tarte Under Eye Color Corrector, which is too dark for me. Even though they're both in the lightest shades. For when I'm tan, Tarte Concealer. Got my other one up there. And then just some random mascaras that I don't hate, but I don't love. But I have them in here, just using them up. Some concealer that I have the All Nighter and the Fit Me. This was the spring release. Got it from Gratis for work. A lot of these. I think this is the only different one. Oh, I have a Too Faced. This came with the Nikkie Tutorials. What is it called? This was in the Nikkie Tutorials collection. Here I have some lip liners. And my liquid lipsticks that I don't necessarily use anymore, so I just put them in their own box. Here I've got actual lipsticks because I got this lipstick holder from Amazon. It's actually pretty neat. It's actually pretty cool. Too Faced. More of these. First three. Mini Tarte guys. CoverGirl. Wet n Wild. Lorac. This was an Ipsy bag or Birchbox. This is Bite Beauty. MAC. Urban Decay. These are all Urban Decay. This is hodgepodge of foundations and primers. And these are palettes with like blush and bronzer and highlights and stuff. More colors of this. I haven't used this in so long. These I haven't. Any of these in this basket I haven't used in so long. This is my more preferred basket. Back there I just have more, and these are my even less preferred makeup basket. My even less preferred foundation stuff. No particular reason, just I have too many and these get pushed to the wayside. Some primers. This is Tarte blush palette from last year. Tarte's contour palette that I don't use because they're too dark for me. These are nice. This came in an Ipsy bag or a Birchbox. This was in their holiday collection from 2 years ago, Laura Mercier highlight. This was limited edition a year or two ago also. NARS. I buy way too much limited edition crap. Oh, look, another limited edition Smashbox palette. Fourth drawer down is my larger compacts. These are my letters for that board. And that is all a box of things that I got from Birchbox and Ipsy bags and samples from Ulta online purchases. It's all things I don't use. I grabbed these at Walmart last time I was there. Cheeto Stripes. Can't help. Physicians Formula. Butter blushes. More Physicians Formula. Milani. Wet n Wild. Loose highlighting powder. From their Vlada collection, Smashbox and Vlada. This Urban Decay foundation powder. Bare Minerals. This is from their new Tutti Frutti collection, their bronzer. I put it in here because even though I love it and I want to have it out with everything else, it's too orange on my skin. Another backup. This is also too dark on me. This is nice. Definitely my summer shade. These are pretty much all my foundations that are too dark for me right now. This is contour that's too dark for me right now. This is just all that are, these are like my summertime shades for when I actually get really, really tan. Which is, you know, never. But it does happen, so. Back here I have all my new and unused things that I have bought and collected because I'm ridiculous. New Real Techniques sponge, new Physicians Formula butter bronzer. Got these during 21 Days of Beauty. 21 Days of Beauty again. Full size. Not used because I have the mini one that I'm using still. Again, these are just backups because I'm ridiculous. Down here in the last drawer, the remainder of my eyeshadow palettes. Just got this one at Marshall's. That's why it's on top. This is in Bling Boss. It's the purple one. Had this one for far too long, I'm sure, but this is the first high-end palette I truthfully bought. Not ready to give it up. Don't really like these, but I'm going to hold on to it for a little longer. I have 2 of them. I'm just throwing things. No big deal. Really, really like this one. Got the Anastasia, the Norvina, Modern Renaissance, Subculture, Prism, and Soft Glam. This is Master Palette by Mario. It was a collab. Got the Naked Smoky, Naked Heat, and Naked 3. This is the Urban Decay Basquiat palette that they collabed with 2 years ago. No, it was last year. It wasn't 2 years ago. The Urban Decay Nocturnal Shadow Box. Beached eyeshadow palette. Totally impulse bought this. I don't even wear blue eyeshadows. Naked Basics. Tartelette Toasted. I keep this for the packaging because it's adorable. The eyeshadows are not impressive. And then we have the Chocolate Bar, the Bonbons, the Sweet Peach palette, then the Chocolate Gold palette behind it. I do technically still have the Semi-Sweet palette. It's just depotted in my magnetic palettes in the living room, which is not out in here, so that's another story. Back here I have the I Want Candy palette. Picked this up at TJ Maxx. Last year's Tarte Holiday palette. This I also got at Marshall's or TJ Maxx a couple years ago. Probably 2 years ago. Don't really like this. Just keeping it because I'm ridiculous. And then my Jaclyn Hill palette back there. And I did forget to show you all my palettes that are up in this thing. First of all, I've got my Butter Bronzer with the broken thing. Broken AF. No pan, but I'm working on it. Got my Huda Beauty palette, which is like my favorite. This is like my favorite right now. It's beautiful. That one's my favorite. Pink Diamond. Look at it. And then we have the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. This is a new addition to my collection, the Too Faced Gingerbread Spice Holiday palette for 2018. And these are both from the Too Faced Tutti Frutti collection. This is the Sparkling Pineapple, and this is the Razzle Dazzle Berry. This one and this one are super pigmented and super pretty. They're like a putty though. They're different. They're a different texture than regular eyeshadows. Same thing with this one. And a little bit this one. But mainly this one, and that one, and that one. They're nice, and they smell so dang good. My Horseplex. So one thing, well, a few things I forgot to show y'all the day that I filmed this, my makeup collection. It's only a few days later. I still haven't posted this, but this is the Benefit Bad Gal Bang. I got this actually as gratis at work a couple months ago. Story is, I had worked that morning. I had worked like 4 or 5 hours that morning, and then I came home, and then at like 6 o'clock, they were like, can you come in and close? We don't have anybody to close. If you come in, we'll give you gratis. I was like, cool. So I got a full size of the Bad Gal Bang because I love it. I do already have a mini of it. So when I saw that as an option for gratis, I was like, sold. I'm not very good at depotting makeup. Of course I have gotten into it. It is a trend, of course. I don't have any Z palettes, but I do have these Tarte magnetic palettes. This one and this one. This was their spring collection, the mermaid one. Duh, had to get it. And here, these shades up here are from the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. This is from a L'Oreal palette. This is from a Milani. This is from a Jane Iredale that I got from Influenster. These two are face powders from that same Jane Iredale thing I got. It came in this weird hunky palette that I got when I got it sent to me. This is a Tarte single in Poker Face. And these are from the Lorac face palette, the California Dreamin' collection that they came out with about a year ago. This one is not nearly as nice and pretty as this other one is. I have only started to fill this one up in the last couple of weeks. And I had to get weird stickers so it's not as pretty. And these were not magnetic pans when I pulled them out of the palettes. So I had to buy magnets and stick them on the back. These are from the Lorac California Dreamin' eyeshadow palette. So are these. And these on top here are from last year, 2017's Too Faced Mary Macaroons palette. Alright, I hope everybody enjoyed my video. It's just a makeup collection. It's just my current makeup collection. I'm always decluttering things and trying to get rid of things when I don't like them or use them. So this is just where it is right now. Thank you for watching.